Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full face of nothing new and a little bit of chit chat. There is going to be some changes starting end of next month in August for a certain reason. First of all, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are enjoying your work week if you're working all that. I'm good. You guys know I'm off and everything. So far my week has been good. My last week was a little rough, a little up and down. But my 2 days off has been good so far. I was busy, of course, on my Monday that I was off, and you guys know what I do on Tuesdays, which is film and edit. But there is some stuff that I need to tell you guys that I'm going to be doing by next month and towards the end of the month, because it does affect my apartment where I'm living, my videos, my channel, and all of that. So I want to get you guys a little bit of heads up while I'm doing a full face of nothing new. So these are not new products. I just want to do a little full face of makeup and chit chat at the same time. I was going to do it separately, but I decided that I am going to do this together. So I'm using the Bare Mineral Combo Control Milky Base Balance. This is really good, especially in hot weather, which we are definitely into hot weather. I hope you guys are enjoying the few weeks of spring and summer. They're always starting to get the pumpkin spice stuff out. I'm literally saw my pumpkin spice creamer, so I'm so happy about that. My brows are already done, so I'm not going about brows or anything like that. But yeah, they're always starting the fall stuff at my work. We're always starting to get a few fall things. I'm so excited. You guys are excited about fall coming soon? Please comment down below. Did you guys know from all my videos, fall is always my favorite season of all time. So you guys will probably see, if things go the way they're supposed to, a lot of fall content once that happens. So speaking of fall and all that, you guys know I do a project pan and all of that throughout the year, and I always do a seasonal thing and everything because of my skin changing and the weather changing. I have to use different products and things like that, and plus I'll be able to, still use them up and all that. So this is what I look like. So let's just get to the nitty gritty. You guys, I think I've talked about this before, but my apartment do a lot of renovations. They are basically renovating each building one couple at a time. Ours building is coming up soon. So in that aspect, this is when my videos and channel may be affected for you guys. I will have to do different things starting the beginning of August, because we could possibly temporarily be moved out of this apartment by the end of August, beginning of September. Now, there is downsides about this. I will have to figure out my channel, what I want to do, videos put up, things like that. Okay, so foundation, we use this LYS, what is it? It's like a skin tint. Yeah, so this is a skin tint. I got L96. Basically, we're gonna be moving in a hotel. It could be a hotel or one of the apartments, newly furnished apartments. This is, like I said, will affect my channel to a point where I'm gonna have to switch up what I'm doing. I may have to do shorts more. I may have to do different content when it comes to my channel and all of that, because I really don't I have to figure a lot of things out. Like, we have to literally start packing up, start gave things moved. We will have a pod for our stuff, but there is some stuff I am taking with us because we only have a certain days to have that pod. From the time that we typically move out here all the way to the time we come back, could be at the end of this year and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be using my Buffy foundation to buff this in. So it can be at the point. Oh, that's actually a very good match for me. At the point where I'm gonna take, like I said, some stuff with me to the hotel, the boys and everything. Like my fall and winter project plan, you guys, like I said, you guys know I do every year. That's gonna have to be cut short. I'm gonna have to do a finale beginning of August for my spring and summer one, and then the intro to my fall and winter. I do have this right here. It will be taken with me with all my project pans, and that's where the shorts may come in. I may have to do shorts to update you guys to everything, because like I said, I don't know the game plan when it comes to this. I don't know how long we'll be in the hotel. I don't know exactly where we'll be. So the only way for me to do that is through shorts and still have some stuff up from my channel. I don't want to like completely stop my channel or slow it down, but it's going to be to a point where we are going to start packing up. I may do like a movie vlog. I may do a pack with me vlog. I may start vlogging through this journey and tell you guys how we're doing, where we went, where we're going, and stuff like that. So we could, all that. So just saying that is a possibility of my channel, just doing different concept, different video, different type. And I know I do a lot of shorts, but when it comes to situations like this where I have no control, where I don't know where we'll be or how long we'll be, even if I don't even know I'll be able to have my computer with me to even film a regular video, I may have to like literally just do it that way on my phone. So I'm going to use the LYS contour no limit courage bronzer stick. So this I'm not going to use that much because it's kind of deep for me, so I'm just going to do a little bit. Like I said, this is a very deep and great. It's melting because yeah. So we are definitely at the process of, getting to that point where I'm going to have to start packing up, start figuring out what I'm going to put in the pod. I do have a coworker that is literally going to help me. I do have my son that will help me through this and everything. So we're going to have to figure out what we're going to bring, what we're not, what we're going to put in the pod. Things like that. So, but I am kind of nervous because, like I said, the pod, we can only have it for the 90 days. And if we're not back in time, they're going to throw our stuff away. And that's really going to piss me off. So, I got a lot of thinking to do, and it is going to also may interrupt my job. It's going to interrupt my son going to school. He is going to be in 12th grade this year. He does start school next month. So it's really the bad timing of them doing this. And I really wish they didn't. And I really wish they just, waited until at least he got out of school. And at least he didn't have to deal with, try to deal with this and going to school sometime. I've heard that when they do move us, if it is a hotel, it's going to be close to where he goes to school because they know that a lot of children are starting school next month. And they know that they don't want them to be too far away from the school district to a point where they could still go to the same school and finish and everything. So that's a good thing, is that if it's close enough, my son can at least walk to school and then walk back and everything. I'll take the bus because the bus goes by his school. So he does have options and everything to keep going to school and make sure he doesn't miss anything and all of that. And so far my face look good. I'm actually liking this. It looks very clear, very healthy, a little bit of glow. It's hot in my room, so we have no air conditioning, circulation. So if I get a little bit more glowy, a little bit more sweaty, that's the reason. It's somewhat the product, somewhat the heat. So yeah, I'm gonna be using my Hello blush. I'm just trying to, and also I'm trying to finish some of my project pans, especially the spring and summer one that I have in it. Like I said, all of my project pan will be in this. Take it with me. So I am gonna do it, like I said, an intro at the beginning of next month, and everything will be in this compartment. So I still will be able to do the project pan, except like I said, the updates are gonna be on shorts. They're gonna possibly put my next update, because I always start updating like every 2 months. So the next update you guys will see in October. So if we're in the hotel by then, it will be a shorts when you guys see this. So that's when I'll start, beginning of August, start preparing to do shorts and things like that. I know you guys, like I said, probably not a big fan of shorts, but when you're in a circumstance like this, you gotta do what you gotta do. My mom always told me. So yeah. So let me go ahead and put this on. This is in the shade Candlelit. And you can see there's a lot, but it's not really going to be a lot. I'm just going to buff it out with the same brush. So yeah, just going to use this brush, do a little buffing out. And I may just, so yeah. We're at that stage. I just want to let you guys know what we're in and what stage we're in and everything, because like I said, it just at that point where you will see a different channel. You will see my channel a different way for the time being until we get back to either moving back here or moving someplace to where I could get back to do full videos and everything. And if it's a day that, we are moving and I don't have time to do a video, you guys will understand, the week and why, sorry, a little too much, I gotta do a different one. Why, there we go. Why, it's not, why you don't see me at a certain, day, or if you don't see a video up a certain day. You guys know I do post 3 times a week, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So you guys don't see any videos at that time. It'll be, if it's definitely after September into August, you guys will understand it's because of the moving, because of what situation I'm in, and then I could post, once I get everything situated and all of that. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just at that point where things could get a little crazy and a little bit of too much, in my opinion. So, yeah, I know it. Like I said, it sucks. I was going for a highlight, but I'm not going to. I'll probably do powder highlight. I was going to do liquid highlight, but see the fact that this blush is a highlight slash blush. I think this is enough glow, so I'm going to go ahead, skip that, and just put on the El Reyes concealer, and that will help. So yeah, so I'm just giving you guys a little update, a little bit of, if you guys don't see anything from me, if you guys don't see any content, anything like that, it's because of that reason. And like I said, I'm going to try my best to make sure I keep up with my channel and keep up with, what did I do with my brush? I have my brush, I have my brush, I have my brush. Why do I put my brush back? But yeah, I'll try my best, like I said, to keep up with my channel and everything, to make sure that my content is good, to make sure that, it's where it's supposed to be and all of that. So just be patient with me. Try to understand that I'm in a circumstance where I can't control, where I gotta deal with what I'm dealing with and everything. So it's kind of like, yeah. So don't mind my lack of, it's not that I want to post, it's not that I can't post, it just, I'm in a very irritating stage of my life where I'm trying to get this all situated. And I'm in pressure and where to I can't really control what's happening, all that. So, okay, so for powder, I'm going to be using my Flower Beauty powder underneath my eyes, and then my Fenty one all over my face. So yeah. But like I said, hope you guys understand. Hope you guys understand that sometimes you're in a circumstance where you can't control it, where, you know, stuff happens, and where no matter what you do, it just how it goes. And like I said, I'm in that circumstance to where I'm trying to get to the point where I'm gonna figure out what videos, what to do, what. It's a lot. This year has been a lot for me. So I'm hoping and praying God that maybe all this stuff that's happening this year would get to a point where I am, well, where things like this is not happening, and it's a lot more control. It's a lot more easy to deal with and controlling and understanding and all that. So yeah, let's just say I'm just at that point where I'm just, like I said, trying to deal with everything, trying to figure out what to do, make sure we don't lose our stuff, make sure we have a place to go, that our stuff had a place to go, and that we're not losing everything, the process of this. So yeah, I'm at that stage here. It's a scary stage, it really is. Okay, so this is my face so far. Looking good, doesn't look cakey, anything like that. Actually really do like that skin tint. That's actually a pretty good skin tint. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty much what's happening, and that's pretty much what I want to talk to you guys about, is that because I know that if I end up, you know, you guys don't see nothing for a while, I have a feeling you guys will probably ask and comment why you don't see me, why you haven't saw anything from me for a while. So like I said, that is the reason. So I'm the type of person likes to give anyone a heads up just in case. So I'm going to put this lip oil on me to have some of my lips while I finish this. So this is the lip oil from Glowy Girl. I got this myself. So it's really pretty. It's like a little nice plumping lip gloss. Okay, so for bronzer, OYS. I want to do a full face of one brand again, but I gotta wait till all this is situated. So I'm going to wait. But there is some new video ideas I want to do starting next year. I want to get back to vlogging, try some vlogging, try some one brand items, you know, the best or worst of that brand, things like that. So yeah. This is, I really love this bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers. When I first got it, I literally used it up every single day, all the time. It's blendable. It's not that pigmented. You can build it up. I mean, it's just one of those perfect bronzers that look good on me and works with my skin and everything. So I really do enjoy it. For blush, I'm going to use my Aether Beauty Blush, and I think I'm going to use a highlighter in this because I really do like this highlighter. And I think I'm going to use this more pinky one. This is a beautiful highlight blush trio that I got, and this actually is recyclable. So once I get done this, and if I have a hit pan, I can always, you know, take it out and here. But yeah, I think this would be beautiful, and it will match, bring out the highlighter. I am going to put a little bit of highlighter, even though there is still some that you could definitely see. But I kind of want to match the highlighter with that. So I'm going to use the pinky one just a little bit because I want to still do a little bit of that highlighter glow. So yeah. Plus it's beautiful. It doesn't bring texture or anything like that. So yeah. So yeah. So I use the shade Self Love and Heart for the highlighter. Okay, I'm just going to do simple eyes and everything since I got the base on it. So I'm actually going to spray my LYS. Like I said, I'm going to do full brain in this, but I don't have everything from LYS. Like you guys see what I have from LYS. So I really do want to do a full face. So yeah, I'm going to spray. And this is the natural finish one. I love the spray. I think I put this in a project pan. Don't melt when you spray this. Oh. But as I was saying, this probably going if I remember this in a project, the fall and winter project pan, because of it being blurring, mattifying, set, and everything. It's a very natural. It's not too blurring, too matte, too do anything like that. It's literally that perfect balance in between. You guys can see. That's how much I love it, how much I've been using it. So let me get my fan. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a very simple, easy eye look. Because like I said, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just filming, doing my videos, getting them caught up for this week. And preparing for next month and everything that could possibly happen in. Oh, Lordy. So, using, of course, my Maybelline, Milani eye primer. You guys knew my favorite eye primer of all, which I love. So yeah, I'm just I packed up, like I said, most of my makeup in this box that I have to literally make sure that all of my expensive ones, the ones that I don't want to be thrown away, if it's come to that time where we're not out of the hotel and it's past that time frame, that I don't mind getting thrown away, because again, I can always use my tax money to get it again if I really want it. But I have pretty good, a whole box full of makeup that I'm willing to last me for a lifetime. So I did actually put some makeup in a bag for my cousin, because she's going to get some of my makeup, some of my skin and hair care and all that I will not be taking or probably could be possibly thrown away. I put a bag in both, because that way I know at least if I don't use it and it doesn't get thrown away, she'll be able to use it and everything, and it'll be good. Yeah, so it's, yeah, not that point. Okay, so I'm going to use this Formula X Pretty one. I'm just, like saying, use a simple one. I don't think I have any glitter, anything like that. So I'm just going to use one of the crease. Oh, she's on your back. Anyways, so I think what I'm going to start out with is, let's do Smile, which is this shade right here. I use most of the colors and everything. So I think the color I'm going to use today is, I really like the Pretty. I think I did Love or Warmth. I'm going to do Warmth because I think that would be pretty, especially during this time of year and everything. So I'm just going to get my brush and wipe a little bit off, make sure. So I'm going to use Smile in the crease. Like I said, it's going to be a simple, easy look. I'm not really doing that much. So I'm just going to put this in the crease. And I like this nice neutral brown, great crease shade to start off with. So yeah, I just want something in my eyes, on the crease. Just get a little depth, a little something. This is a perfect one. It is buildable. I am liking this formula. This formula is cool. I mean, it's buildable. The shimmers are amazing. I mean, it literally a good like everyday type of palette. You go neutral, you go deep, you got so many different shimmers in this. So yeah. But yeah, you can see nice neutral. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing. I know it's not a lot, but I'm just playing with the product and all that. So actually, I think we'll use Dream, and we're going to deepen that up just a tiny bit. So Dream is more like an orangey, and I think it'll look good with the brown, with the green. Because you got kind of the fall, kind of the spring, and then you have, see, and then like it kind of goes into spring, into fall. So it's a good, transition shade for this. Like I said, they're very blendable. I really do like them, and I really do like the color. So we're gonna go ahead and use Worth, which is a beautiful green shade, and I love green because I have green eyes, and every time I use a green eyeshadow, my eyes pop like that. So, and these are very beautiful. They do not fall out. They have no freaking fall out. I'm telling you right now. They are literally the best ones I got so far, and I'm definitely make sure this goes with me when I move, because I don't think I could order this, and I don't know how much it is for this palette again, just in case it gets thrown away. But look at that. Look at that. That is just so beautiful. So yeah, like I said, no fallout, beautiful. They are just the most beautiful. Like, you could build them up. I love it. So yeah. Love it. Love it. Seriously do. Like I said, this is a very good formula. And this is from Formula X, Formula Z. I don't think I've ever heard of this brand at all. So yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm using for my eyes today. And then I'm just going to use my NYX Jumbo one for the inner corner. Just give it some brightening up. And then, yeah. So you can see a little brightening up on the inner corner. And then for mascara, I'm just going to use the Terra 28 mascara. Also be using a lot of my mascaras more too, because I know some of them needs to go, and some of them needs start to dry out. So I'm trying to use mascara again too, because I'm trying to figure out if I could use most of my makeup before I move, before this all happens. And I know mascara is one thing that I really don't want to take with me, especially with drying out. And I am still going to do empties, so don't worry, I will get a bag of something to collect my empties for the year. So that's going to come with me too, because I don't want to waste that. Because you guys know I do a monthly empties and a yearly roundup empties, just to tell you guys exactly everything I went through and show you the products and everything. So these are my eyes. So pretty. I love it. I'm like literally, this is gonna be my new favorite palette. I mean, the shimmers are beautiful, the formula is beautiful, it's all beautiful. So I'm gonna do a simple lip. So Like I said, we're just gonna do the liner from L'Oreal. Fill that in. So it'll look like that. And then we're gonna do the lip crayon by LA Color. And then a little bit of lip gloss by, of course, Maybelline. The lip gloss in it. So everything I'm wearing and all that, if I didn't mention it, will be down below the description box. So please check that out. And I'm just gonna do it. A little dab there and here. And we're just gonna mix and mix. Love it. Great. Look great with this eye. Okay, so that is everything for a gold base and nothing new. Like I said, I will have all this down below, description box, everything I use, either I didn't mention, and like I said, I'll keep you guys update on my videos and what's happening, and before we know exactly when we're going to be moving, I will do a video saying, talk about more about when we're going to be moving and all that. So make sure you check all that out, and please like, comment, and all that, and make sure you guys stick with me. Just support me like you guys have been doing. You guys are amazing. I love you all, and without you guys' support, without you guys liking, commenting my videos, I probably wouldn't keep going. But like I said, I'll find a way to keep going. So you guys have not saw the last of me. Till then, I love you all, and I will see you in my next one.